Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have an unboxing that I honestly wasn't even sure if I was going to get to do. These are Natalia Loseva dolls from Russia, and I ordered these dolls, 2 years ago. There's a very long waiting list for her dolls, and they just happened to come ready right about the time that all this stuff happened, and they were sent to Muñecas for face up and partial body blush, and I really was not sure if I was actually going to get these dolls or not, but they made it. They arrived at midnight the other day. They went through, typically when I get a DHL shipment, it does not go through Bahrain, but these went through Bahrain and then Germany and then here. So I did get them, so I'm very glad that I did. So I did get the dolls and they're here, and I am like so excited to open them because this is a very long waiting period for these dolls. They're very difficult to get. There's people putting up want to buys for these dolls all the time, and I don't think they're getting to buy them because there's just so few of them available, and people are wanting to buy people's places in line and stuff like that. And again, like, I don't think there's a whole lot available. Now, I don't know a lot about these dolls because a lot of the information, I think they're 38 centimeters tall, but it's like with anything for me, I can read the measurements all day long, but that really means nothing to me until I actually see the doll. So I'm really excited to finally see them in person because I don't know anybody that has one of these that I've actually been able to see in person. Now, why are they so hard to get? The artist Natalia, she hand cast every single doll. So she's doing every doll by herself. And so that is, I got on the list back in 2020, I think it was. And I was told that the dolls would be ready in April of 2022. They were actually ready before that. So they came ready in February. So she was a little ahead of schedule, which is cool. The other thing about her is she doesn't do any sort of layaway, and you don't pay anything until your name comes up on the list. So by the time my name came up and the dolls were ready, I didn't have to pay anything ahead of time. I paid when they were ready. So it wasn't like some long waiting period like after I paid, if that makes sense. So I did like that because, like, in contrast with the Poupées dolls, you have to pay up front and then wait. And I know people have been waiting like years for their dolls from them at this point. So I think that's a really cool way that she runs her business. All right, so let's look at the first doll. And I'm gonna pull, I don't know if this white box is something that comes from Natalia Loseva or if it's something that Muñecas added for extra security, but oh, look at this, look at the box, look at that. Oh, this is like a metallic gold box, and then we've got silver embossing on the front. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is gonna be amazing. I've waited so long for this doll. These dolls are so realistic looking, like, and I got two of them. So when my name came up, I couldn't decide between Shanna and Helga, and I picked Shanna, and then I said, but if there's any chance that I could also order another doll, I'd like to get Helga as well, and she let me order both. So I ordered them both because I'd already waited the 2 years and waited another 2 years. And so this is, wow, look at Helga through there. Oh my gosh. Wow, what an amazing job. Natalia said, okay, so I'm gonna reveal her and dress her. I've got a couple clothes, and again, like, I don't know size wise. I'm just gonna kind of cover her up in the box. There we go, so we can check out her paperwork. So, oh, that's cute. There's a little kitty. And then it says on the back, thank you, dear. And then I've got this. This is also a shimmery paper. This is very shimmery. This is really cool. So I'm guessing this is COA. So it says Mold Helga, made with sole, and then it's got the chart of tension. Oh, so we've got, oh, it shows you how they're assembled inside. So steel dowels, fixative rings, thermopolyurethane elastic knots, steel hooks, handmade toy ball jointed doll, height of 39 centimeters, circulation of no more than 50 pieces. So does that mean there's only 50 Helgas in the world? That's very interesting. Maybe that's another thing. She does hand cast each one. So the artist herself hand casts each one. So it's like, wow. Okay, the faceplate is attached to the base. Oh, I love this. Polyurethane is protected from color change under the influence of ultraviolet light by an additive sun devil. Ooh, I like that. The body is mobile at 26 points of articulation. The foot is mobile and versatile. Eyes are inserted, made by hand to order. See, that was another thing. I didn't know. There's not a lot of information in English about these dolls available. And you can find Russian stuff and translate, but a lot of time you lose a lot of stuff in translation. So I didn't know what these dolls even came with. So when Matahata showed me the pictures of my doll, I asked, do these dolls come with eyes? And she told me, these are your eyes. So that was really cool. Includes 2 pairs of removable wrists with magnets, which I think that's hands. The parts are sanded and assembled on a polyurethane rubber band, so that's the elastic. Hooks and jumpers are made of stainless steel. No makeup, no blushing, but I, of course, had her send them to the face-up artist. And then I've got the date on the back. Look at who's joined us here. Oh my goodness. Just can't hold a good cat back. Oh, they came with heels too. Ah, this is great. I was wondering where in the world I was going to find shoes for these dolls. They came with a pair. These are 3D printed for sure. Oh my gosh, how lucky is that? I'm really happy about that. I have been looking everywhere for clothes for these dolls, and of course right now most of the people that make clothes for them are in Russia. Can't get that right now. So anyway, all right, so I'm gonna pull her out. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna put this dress on her. This is a Poupées size dress, but I think it's going to work just to get her decent enough for the YouTube. So let's see if I'm right. Her chest is a little bit broader than Poupées. I can tell you that, and her torso is a little bit longer, but this works for right now for what we're gonna do. If you, I know there's a few artists that do make clothes for them that are outside of Russia, but if you have any favorites, definitely link them for me below. Wow, this resin feels so nice. Like, look at that jointing of that knee. That is amazing. And then we're gonna look at these feet. Like, okay, so look at this foot. Check that out. Wow. And the foot itself has a jointing in it, so I'm gonna show you that. Like, look at that. Wow. And the face-up artist did such an incredible job, like, with that. So I'm gonna open the face up and let's actually look at it. I'm gonna be very, very careful with this work of art. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I had 2 wigs on order from Anna, but of course we had to put those on pause. Wow, this is amazing. Oh my goodness. So somebody asked me, I shared with my patrons on Patreon the photos of these dolls, and somebody asked over there, so did you do artist choice for these? I actually did not do artist choice for these. I went through some photos of these dolls that Matahatas had done before. I hope I'm saying her name right, Matahatas. I think that's probably right. I went through some photos of dolls she had done before, and I said, this is the sort of look I want for Helga. This is the sort of look I want for Shanna. Is this not the most realistic? Freckling she's so realistic. She's got red eyelashes, like she's got the blue veining, like the freckling is so small. It is so small and detailed, y'all. I cannot believe how incredible this doll is. She's heavier too than like a Poupées. So she's thicker than a Poupées, she's heavier than a Poupées. The resin is really, really nice and smooth. She does have a shoulder joint, so there is a shoulder joint here, like you can see. I don't know if the camera will quite pick it up. I love that she's got, gosh, she's gorgeous. In the back, you can see the joints there in the back with her. Wow, 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 wow. She's fantastic. Wow, so gorgeous. So let's check out I'm gonna put the shoes on just to have a look. So I definitely have to find, I did reach out to Meg Fashion Doll because Meg Fashion Doll has made clothes for them in the past. I don't know if she's taking commissions right now though, so I don't know if I'll be able to get anything from her, but I'm gonna try. I like her clothes a lot. Let's see. I can't quite get these on. I don't want to force it. I can't quite get that on, so I might try again later, see if I'm doing something wrong there. But now I want to open up the hands, and there's 2 pair of hands here. So let's do this. Oh, wow, just look at the detail. This is going to be a really long video, guys, and I apologize because, I mean, I'm just going to savor this. This is just, oh, wow, just look at the detail of the sculpt, number 1, and then the detail of the paint job. Those are some nice details, aren't they, buddy? So I'm going to put this hand on. Oh, the magnets, oh my gosh. Look how strong this magnet is. Wow, that's a really strong magnet. And the other hand, for that pose, it's got some plastic there. Gorgeous, gorgeous job there. And I know, like, I see the debate all the time with people about, should I get body blushing or not? You know, I always add it. I know it's gonna rub off over time. Like, I totally know that, but I don't care. Like, I like when I get the doll to have that if it's available. So I did ask for the partial body blush from the face. Oh, look at that hand. Look at these. Oh, these are gorgeous. And so with these dolls, you don't really get to pick the resin tone. Like, they come in whatever resin tone they are, because that's what I asked Natalia. I don't know if I was actually emailing with Natalia or with her assistant, but I think it was Natalia. Because I asked her, like, I specified, like with Shanna, I want her in the coffee color, and she said that's the only color they come in. So they come, I think they're like predetermined, and if they're only limited to 50 pieces, that makes sense. Like, she probably cranks out 50 of them, and that's it. Like, that's the end of the story. I'm not really sure how that works. But in order to get on her list, you do have to, like, reach out to her, and she will send you the information on how to get on the list if you want to. I read somewhere that her list was currently closed. You know, I don't know what the deal is with that, but I am just really fortunate, I feel like, to have been able to get this doll. And of course I had to get her because of the teeth. Like, you know, I love dolls with teeth. So now I'm gonna try some wigs because I have no idea. Like, I don't have a wig for her specifically. I brought out some Poupées wigs so we can just see if the size is close. And the Poupées wig is, oh, that works. It's a little snug, but that works. That's good to know because I have some spare Poupées wigs hanging around here. I'm gonna try, I want her to be a redhead. I think that's probably pretty obvious from her face up. But this wig belongs to my cuckoo. But let's see if this one will go on. This one is a little, like, it's a little too snug. But look at that. I might could make that work. Gosh, she's gorgeous, y'all. She is so gorgeous. Wow. Just absolutely wow. I'm gonna try this one too. This is just a 4-5 Paris from Monique. Oh, she even looks good in like a cheap wig. Look at that. Oh, wow. Wow. She's so beautiful. Like, so, so, so beautiful. She is gorgeous. So gorgeous. I'm gonna try her now, and this is my House of Babes wig, so let's try that one. That one is a pretty nice fit, actually. She actually looks good in that purple. Look at that. So it's good for me to know, like, I'm trying to figure out, like, what wig size fits her. Like, in case I can order from another wig maker that maybe doesn't have a Natalia Loseva doll, but can do She looks really good with that purple. Wow, okay, and then this is Tender Creation, but that's gonna be too big. Like, well, I said it, but it's not too big, actually. I thought it would be way too big, but it's not. And then I've got a Pasha mini wig. I think it's gonna be too big for sure. That's not gonna fit. But just to show y'all, that one's like way too big for her. You could probably make one work for photos or display, but it's not, like, that's not an ideal. It doesn't even sit right, like with her ears, especially. Yeah, like the cap is over her ears actually. Yeah, so that wouldn't work. So anyway, I think I'm gonna stick with, for now, we'll just go with the Monique Paris. Oh, y'all, she's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. And I should have, like, knowing that she was coming, I should have prepared better for her for wig and clothes. But, like, to be honest, I kind of ordered her and forgot about it. Like, it's one of those things, the wait's so long that you just kind of forget about it over time. And then when she was ready, I was like, oh wow. And then I still didn't put this sort of dedication into it, partially because I had to pay for them, right? When you have to come, so just for the payment issue, you wire the money, or you can pay PayPal friends and family. I prefer to wire the money because PayPal charges when you're sending money abroad, PayPal charges like a cash advance fee, or like a fee for doing that, and it's cheaper to wire the money. So I wire the money. They're $1,200 each blank, and then for all the painting and the shipping to me was like another $800. So just FYI, that's for 2 dolls. I want to look at the faceplate though to see how that is like connected. There you go. So there's the eyes inside. So she's got them on pegs, and then you can see the mark inside the head. Wow, y'all, these are just stupendous. She is just absolutely fantastic. I think one magnet came loose. We can re-glue that. Just absolutely. Just look at how realistic that face looks. And she also, Natalia did, like, I paid, I think it was like 15% more to get everything resin sealed, like all the body blushing and the face up. So I paid that because I definitely, you know, I handle my dolls a lot. I don't make any secret about, yes, they're art dolls, but I like to enjoy my art. Some of you may be new here to this channel. You might not have seen me talk about that before, but yes, they're art dolls, but I do handle, redress, and play. And when I say play, I mean like redress and do things with my dolls frequently. So I don't want to have my dolls, like, you know, locked up on a shelf. This is art you can enjoy. So that's what I see them as. And I'll straighten her wig up some more for photos and stuff, but my goodness, y'all, she is absolutely phenomenal. This is a phenomenal, phenomenal doll. And now I have another one to look at. So gosh, she is just so gorgeous. Like, she's so realistic. So I have all these premium fashion dolls, and it's funny because somebody has said before, like I've said before, that I kind of like the more fantasy dolls and not the realistic ones as much. But gosh, y'all, she's on another level of realism. Like, that face is just outstanding. I don't even know what to say, really. All right, so now we've got, this is going to be Shanna. And again, with her, I did send like kind of what I wanted for her, because with a doll with a wait list this long, that costs this much, that you wait so long for, like, I did kind of have a vision in mind of what I wanted, and I did not want to have any chance of disappointment. So again, the box is this beautiful metallic, like, golden color. It's like a soft gold. It's not like a bright gold. It's not like a rose gold either, but it kind of has that muted sort of look that like a rose gold has. And so here is Shanna. You can see her eyes peeking out through there. Gosh, she's gorgeous. Oh my word. All right, so I'm gonna throw this dress on her, which is definitely not going to fit very well, but just, again, to have her covered up. Let's see. And just, oh my word, y'all, I'm just gonna show you, like, just check out, like, gosh, This body is so gorgeous. Like, I'm trying to cover her up. Community standards, right?
Community guidelines, 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 community guidelines.
But okay, so I'm gonna put her in this just for now. I got this on her, it's definitely not her size. So she's broader in the shoulders. She's not, I don't think as broad as a Pasha doll, but she's broader than a Poupées. So I'll have to go, she's probably more tender creation size, I would say. So I have to go through my stash and actually look for some better clothes for them. But just for right now, like, I brought out what I thought might work. Because again, it's really hard to, and I'll of course do comparison videos in the future with these dolls and my other premium fashion dolls. It's hard for me to know, even when you can read the measurements online, which I did. I even asked, there's a Natalia Loseva group on Facebook that I'm in, and I even asked what size is the wig. I will go through my stash and I'll find some kind of outfit like that works for her. But I'm just, you know, I'm just so, oh, this face. Look at it. Look at that face, y'all. My God. The sculpting is next level. The painting is next level. This doll is just so gorgeous. So absolutely incredibly gorgeous. I cannot get over it at all. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Just amazing. I'm gonna try the Tender Creation wig on her because I'm thinking that might be the, and she's not gonna get to keep this wig obviously, but just to see how the sizing. Yeah, that size is really good for her. Oh, look at her. Y'all, she is amazing. This doll is amazing. Now another thing I wanted to point out is as I'm playing with her, I'm noticing like that all of the joints are actually suede with suede. If you look inside this joint, there is suede in there. There's suede in all the joints, so they are sueded. And again, like, that's why the weight is so long. That's why they're so, like, I mean, they're artist cast, gorgeous dolls. So I want to show you guys the paperwork. So I got this one. This says Never Give Up on Your Dream. And the back is in Russian, so I'm not sure what it says, but there's that. And then here's the other certificate. Again, this is on like shimmer paper. And so mold is Shanna. And let's see, height. Also circulation of no more than 50 pieces. So I'm guessing that these dolls are actually limited to only 50. That is wild to me. That is absolutely wild to me. I love it. I love it. So maybe that's why they're discontinued, because I remember there was one of her molds that was discontinued and a lot of people were scrambling to get one, but maybe she just does like 50 of each mold. Again, I don't know as much about her because there's not as much information out there in English. So hopefully this video will be helpful to somebody who's trying to learn about these dolls for the first time. Now I'm going to unwrap her hands and just show you guys like the mastery of the painting here that this artist has done with the body blush and the, gosh, it's just, look at these hands. Look at the veining on the hand and then the underside. Like those are tiny fingernails, and she actually did like a French manicure on these hands, like a natural fingernails. Oh, jeepers. Wow, just fantastic, y'all. Absolutely fantastic. These dolls are so beautiful. Like so beautiful. So realistic, so beautiful. I can't believe it. I really can't. The resin feels so good too. Like I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but like they're heavy. The resin feels nice, really smooth, really high quality, like has a really high quality feel to it. This doll is so beautiful, like so beautiful. Jeez, man. I've never seen something so. And they are realistic, and she's got a beautiful, faithful sculpt. Like, they are very realistic, but I really love them. I like to, like, they're a little bit thicker, they're a little bit broader. I think Tender Creation stuff is going to be like the best to share between, so I'll go look through my stash and see what I have, but I'm absolutely in love with them. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful to some of you who are looking for more information on Natalia Loseva dolls. I will link all the artist information below so you guys can check her out. I, of course, will do some comparison videos in the near future with these dolls. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up, and we will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
I want to say a huge thank you to my patrons from Patreon: Lindsay S., Leah W., Doreen Z., Janice H., Mercedes W., Cindy K., Bear Sunflower, Diane B., Kelly L., Cindy L., Susie W., Krista R., Victory Run, Shorna R., Shira Star Hobby, Stephanie W., Jessica S., Ray M., and Asia C. Your support means so much to me and helps me continue bringing you great dolly content. For information on how you can become a supporter of this channel, please see the link in the video description. Thank you so much for watching.